Hey there and happy Tuesday. So I'm just popping on here. No warning or anything. I only do those kind of when I'm doing one of my demos for the monthly cards that I send out or one of my virtual hostesses. But I just wanted to show you another kit. I'd promised that I would show you another kit and just kind of put together a couple cards to showcase how quick and easy these are. Today I'm featuring the Timeless Greetings kit, and it's a really nice kit, especially for guy cards. I think this would also make a fantastic card for graduation as well. And just keep in mind, today is the last day of celebration. So if you have a large order that you want to place, if it's over $300, just know that you'll get that Scenic Garden stamp set as an extra stamp set in your hostess rewards automatically. And then if you're shopping every $50 or even $100 level, you'll get something for free. And then if you still want to join my team, last night I had an awesome team meeting here in my home, and those that could make it came. And I just love gathering with my team. Sometimes because of the weather or illness, or even back in COVID, we just weren't able to be together that often. So last night's team meeting was really nice, and we always have optional swaps for those that want to participate. So I'm hoping that soon I can show you their swaps and my swap that I put together for our team meeting last night. So that was a lot of fun, and I'm ready to do some more crafting because of their inspiration. So, often I think like, okay, being the leader of my team, I need to do that. Getting videos together for you, I need to do that. But then I see how much that you guys inspire me, both my team, my customers, and it just makes me want to get back in my craft room and do some fun things too. So just wanted to make sure that my iPad's caught up here, and then I'll go with let's see, I have to make sure I'm on the right profile. I have me, and then I have my my business page, and I don't know if it's going to let me do that. There we go. Okay, so now I can see if you guys have questions on anything. Hi there, Lois. Thanks for joining in. I see that you're here. And here are my two cards. I'll just kind of show you those quick, and then I'll get my camera turned around here so that those that are watching on replay, I just keep going, like I said, without a warning. Like I didn't do any kind of like a preset time that I'd be going live, so I don't expect a lot of people to be on here live, and that's the nice thing about replay. And for those of you that are watching me on YouTube, thanks so much. It's been really fun to see my numbers grow. That's something that I hope is to inspire you and get some numbers out there so that you guys can have some inspiration for crafting too. So this is the Timeless Greetings kit. These are the two cards that I'll make quick for you guys. And when I say quick, these come together quick. So that's why I know I can make both of these for you. And let me just kind of get more of my office or my desk space there on there. So it comes in a box, this kit, about the size of a paper pumpkin box, just, so that way you can kind of see for traveling. For those of you that like to take these traveling and such, you might go, okay, like how big of a spot do I need to save in my vehicle or in my suitcase or something like that. And then the nice thing is you have these nice instructions here too. So this card makes this kit makes 8 cards. And so there's different sentiments for birthday, celebration, thanks, and different things like that. So I'll kind of just show you what's in here. So you have this the stamp set. I'm trying to think, because I've already mounted them to make my projects. We've got, I don't know if it'll show up here. Maybe if I put on white, here we go. So we've got like the dial of the clock. We've got like a world map, time to celebrate, to go with that. I can always count on you, which is good for the clock. Thanks, happy birthday, and you make the world a better place, to go with the world too. So those are the sentiments. Like I said, I took a lot of them off and put them on my blocks already to help speed up the process. You get a nice big sheet of dimensionals in this kit. You get a whole sheet of mini glue dots, and then you get a sheet of some little accessories there too. And then you also get a nice block, a Stampin' Up! Engraved acrylic block to put all of your sentiments on. Since this is brand new and shiny, I'm setting that aside and using my own. And same with the spot. So you get a nice ink spot. I know a lot of people love the kits for traveling, and you get the ink that you need right with your project too. So that is so super deluxe. And then for paper supplies, you'll get a couple different backgrounds, and you'll get 8 card bases, and then you'll get 8 different envelopes, and even the envelopes have a couple different patterns too to go or to kind of coordinate with the different designs that are on the paper too, so you can kind of see how that coordinates that way. And then for paper products, then you'll get all these little pieces that the instructions say that we'll need here. So I'm just kind of showing you those, and they're all perforated, easy to pop out and use. Oops, here's those watch pieces and globes, and you can tell they're kind of like a silvery foil. So I've got that. So I think we will start with the Time to Celebrate card. And so what I'm going to do is grab one of my card bases here, and let me grab my bone folder so I can kind of just burnish that and get that going. And for that, I'm going to grab my my little layered paper here with this design on it. And the instructions here, how I vary mine just the littlest bit. So we've got these instructions. I always say it's kind of like a Lego kit. So you fold that up and it goes piece by piece. And so with that, it'll say to put on some of the dimensionals or some of the, oops, I don't want to have too much of this here. I kind of have to organize my workspace a little bit. There we go. It'll tell you little black dots if they want you to put on glue dots, or it'll say like little white circles to put on for the dimensionals. So for this, they are encouraging us to use the dimensionals to kind of pop up that background piece a little bit, like so. And so I'll just take those off. Oh, and one in the middle. There we go. So that way we don't have a divot spot in the middle. And sometimes I feel like the dimensionals in the kit are just a little bit like stickier, harder to peel off. So I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool and just grab those tops off of the dimensional there. And there we go. So I've got all of those out, or off, I should say. And then I'll just center this on my card base like so. And if you guys have questions, always feel free to ask about that too. Now for this little timepiece here, we've got this that just pops out. So that's going to be our little timepiece. And then it just says to put a couple of these glue dots on. Well, I have an older customer, and it just works better for her mobility to do these this way versus our glue dots on here for some reason. So I save these and I give those to her. So I'm just going to use my glue dots off my roll and just put those right, whoops, I need to grab that, right on here like so. So I've got that. And then I can look at my picture here and go, okay, that's going to kind of go like so. So it's going to go almost like off there to give it some dimension, and then up at the top like that. And then next I'm going to build my clock. So I'm going to pop out this piece here for my little pocket watch. And then I'm going to pop out, whoops, this piece here like so. You want to be careful that you don't tear it out, but yet they're very sturdy, so I'm never too concerned about that. And then the color spot, the little ink spot that they gave me is soft suede, but like I said, I already have, I don't even want to open that up. I'd rather give that to somebody as well. So I'm going to open up my my big ink pad with that same color. And this is photopolymer. So I'm going to just put this on here and then center that clock like right over the top of that, like so. So we've got that then stamped to make that look like a pocket watch. And it says I can put a couple of those dimensionals on there, but I'm just going to switch that up a little bit because I have my adhesive here. And so I'm just going to put that on there and then center this, and we have that there. So now that is ready to flip over, and then I can put some dimensionals. I'll put about 3 of those on here like so, and pull those off. And there we go. And then this is ready to kind of put on that cord. My grandpa always had a pocket watch that I went fishing with him all the time, and he'd always pull that out of his overalls and his little pocket watch and chain. So whenever I see a pocket watch, it totally reminds me of my grandpa all the time. So kind of a little sentiment to put with that, because it's just like part of my growing up. And then with this sheet here, there's 4 of the narrower and then 4 that are a little bit wider rectangles. So I'm just going to take the narrower one, and that one says time to celebrate for our card. So let me pull that one out, time to celebrate. These, just with this kit, I love the stamps that are included. So even after the kit's made up, these are going to be some really nice sentiments to have here. So you can see the time is kind of like blocked in there. And then that is going to kind of be matted with the green kind of marbled background there. So I can just kind of attach that and offset it like that. And then I'll make sure that's not crooked and put some dimensionals together with that, and then pull that off. So we've got that here like so. And then that almost finishes our card, like almost that quick. Here's my card. So I'm going to put that towards the top like so. And then of course, how I like to finish my cards is by adding some little accessories here. So let me open up this little packet of my accessories. Tomorrow, keep in mind too, there's another kit. Stampin' Up, like at the beginning of each month or towards the beginning, likes to put out a new kit collection, and tomorrow is going to be a kaleidoscope themed kit. So just know that that's something to look forward to. And the kits collection, items come and go. So sometimes things sell out, and sometimes they're just unavailable for a little bit. And so don't be alarmed, because sometimes it comes right back. Sometimes it makes, you know, just a little bit of time to get everything worked in back in the store and such online. So I'm going to put "You Make the World a Better Place" here, and happy birthday. I'm going to do both of those like that and that. I like those two together. And I feel like this almost looks, just because of the kind of coordinating font, but yet different. I'm using both, but it almost looks like one single stamp, especially if I get it lined up perfectly, right? Okay, so that's one of the cards completely done out of that set. So now I'm going to switch gears and grab another card base and just put that second option together for you guys too, because like I said, these come together so quick and easy. It's fun to do 2 of them for you and show you exactly what's in the kit. So this time I'm going to grab this background here, and I'm going to flip that over and put some dimensionals on that, just like the other one, for a nice layered look. So, like I said, it's such a nice classical look for guys. Nothing too foo-foo, very traditional guy colors. So that's what's going to make it nice to have these on hand. I'm always like looking for special guy cards to send out, because I feel like, okay, we're always in need of those that don't look too frilly or too many flowers and such on there. So now for this, I'm going to pop out my world here, my little globe, and then this here. That's going to kind of be like a little marbled look too for texture, and that's what I'm going to stamp my my world piece on here. Let me grab some scratch paper, because it almost looks like my image might be bigger than my piece here. So I'm going to ink up, kind of put Africa. Looks like they kind of put Africa towards the top there. So I'm going to do kind of what they did, like so. And there we've got that. Isn't that fun with that marbled background and that stamp, how that comes together so nice? Really, really like that. Okay, and then I can flip this over and then connect those two images too. So we've got this on the globe, and with that being a nice like silver foil image, that makes it just look so much nicer. And then this I'm going to tip over and then pop up with some dimensionals. I think it says glue dots, but I've always got lots of dimensionals. And that's the other nice thing with these kits. It seems like we always get more of like the accessories and the glue dots and the dimensionals than what we even need for the project. So there's always leftovers. So when I want to stray a little bit from the directions and do something like pop it up, then I'm never thinking like, okay, where am I going to be missing those pieces where they should go? That's never a problem. So then this I'm going to just kind of center down here like so, popped up. And then I just use that sentiment, you make the world a better place. I am going to put that here on one of these rectangle, and these are kind of like copper embossed. I don't know if the camera catches kind of that shininess there. You make the world a better place. So I'll just kind of center that there like so in my soft suede ink. And then from the kit, I'll pull out kind of this, it's almost like a Cajun craze color of marbled paper. And so then this, I'm just going to do that same thing, just kind of attach it with a little adhesive, offset it like so, and then flip that over and put some dimensionals on there. And then this will be ready to decorate the front of the card here too. So the kits are a little bit different than Paper Pumpkin. I know I talked about this the other day because you know what you're getting, put it this way. They give us a nice included picture of everything that's going to be in the kit and everything. And so you know exactly what you're getting versus Paper Pumpkin is always a little bit of a surprise. You get a hint, but not always absolutely everything. Okay, so you make the world a better place. How fun is that? Hi there, Pam. And your swaps last night, Pam, for a team meeting were a hit. Everybody was like, oh, I don't have that. Not everybody, but a lot of them didn't have that bundle with the motorcycles, so they were excited about that. Thanks for popping on here. So I'm just going to accessorize this by putting a couple of these little embellishments up at the top here, and then just one down below. Odd number is always pleasing to the eye. There we have that. And then for the inside, I'm just going to stamp happy birthday. Here we go. And then that's going to be another birthday card here. So, and like I said, I might even keep some of these blank and plain because that way they can be used for graduation cards, which I'm always kind of struggling like, hey, how can I make some nice graduation cards, especially for guys too? So that's kind of fun. So these are the two cards that you can make with the Timeless Greetings kit. And like I said, just kind of popping on as I wrap up the month of February. And I didn't want to kind of start anything too much. Right now, I don't have any virtual hostesses lined up. I have 2 or 3 that are like contemplating like, hey, should I do this? And if you know me at all, I'm always like no pressure, low pressure. And so I kind of like tell them all the benefits, and I can get it as excited as I want about telling people how wonderful it is to be a virtual hostesses, because I demo 3 cards and then I do all the work, send out those cards to those that order through your party. And it's so fun because there's not a lot of work for my hostesses, but I never want to like have anyone feel like they're pressured into being a virtual hostesses. So in March, what my goal is so far, and that could change if somebody steps up to be a hostess, is that for March, I'm going to demo, looking forward, 8 cards. And I would like to do not really a kit so much because I've done a couple kits like for my last demos. But what I want to do is the memories and more are kind of like a kit, and you can like pick and choose what you want to do. So I'd like to demo that coming up too, so you can kind of see the difference of products that are pretty easy to come together because so much of it is done for you. So kind of with the theme that I've been working with, I kind of want to keep going with that and show you that final kind of piece of the puzzle as far as things that you can have on hand or take with you, that the images are kind of all there and it's just putting things together. And there's a really cute Memories and More pack that I have on hand from the mini catalog that I'm super excited to show you. So that's why I want to be working on that in March. So plan on 8 demos from me. And then of course I'll have my ordering special where if you order X amount of dollars, then you'll get the 8 cards that I make for free. And so that's what will be coming back to you in March. I kind of, went away from that the last couple months because of celebration and having a good lineup of virtual hostesses with that. So that's what will be coming up for March. So just a reminder, today is the very last day to order to get celebration things. And then tomorrow, March 1st, I will be sending out my email a little bit later in the day, like think afternoon at the soonest, because I know that there will be some online exclusives that Stampin' Up! Is putting out there for us. And they said to be ready for like a surprise, and so in the afternoon. So I'm not sure what that is, and it's top secret, so I don't know. But after I know what the surprise is, then I'll let you guys know. So just look for online exclusive things starting tomorrow, as well as hopefully a video from me. Hopefully I can clear my schedule, get my email out, and do something fun with the Memories and More kit for you guys and start demoing. I also have a couple classes in Medelia. On Monday, I have a library class, and then about a month from now, I have another community ed class coming up too. So I'll be working in the background, getting some fun things prepared for those classes too. So take care. Have a great night. Bye-bye.